Hey, how's it going? Durinde here, and starting a Let's Play of RimWorld. If you're unfamiliar with RimWorld, it is a colony simulator by Tynan Sylvester. I hopefully pronounced that right. It's a great game. It's been kind of like in alphas and betas over the last couple of years. The last time that I've really given this game any serious play was maybe about June or July. I haven't done any recording of me playing it. So trying something new. A new version was released today. I saw that update come up on Steam. So it's like, hey, maybe it's time for me to check out the game once again, see if there's anything different, see what's new, and see if there's any new options. So I don't know what I'm getting into. I have played this game before, but in terms of what has been released since like June of last year, I'm not sure. So let's start off with a new colony. And okay, apparently you have some scenarios now. This is new since I've last played. The three of you awaken in your crow's sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens ripping metal. Barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on an unknown RimWorld. So that's pretty much how things used to be in RimWorld. That was kind of your standard scenario. You also have the rich explorer now. Call you crazy for leaving your glitter world home, but you've always yearned to explore the stars. So you start with a bit of extra stuff, but you only start with one person. And you have a lost tribe. Your tribe was destroyed by the great blood machine sent by the gods. 5 of you managed to escape. So you start with more people, but less stuff. Let's go with the standard crash landed scenario. Of course, you do have your AI storytellers. So you have Cassandra Classic, who creates story events on a steadily increasing curve of challenge. All right, let's go for some challenge with Cassandra Classic, and we'll hit next. I'm just kind of doing things standard. If you're interested in kind of like all the different scenarios and stuff that you can get into, I recommend you check out some other Let's Plays, because some Let's Players have been playing this game for quite a while, so this is me just kind of getting back into the game. So, okay, apparently you can have seeds. So, isolated sounds good to me. Globe coverage, 30%. The planet's always the same diameter. Okay. Rainfall, sounds good. Temperature, normal. Sounds good to me. So we're going to generate a world. And, well, for those of you who have stuck with me and have not played this before, have you ever seen Prison Architect? Because a lot of stuff's going to kind of look the same, kind of has the same art aesthetics. So just keep that in mind. Actually, I think the art assets were initially... Ooh, this is really new to me. Okay. This is death? Pure death? Pure death doesn't sound good. Can I, like, rotate the world or anything? Select the landing site. So we have, like, tundra. This almost looks like North America here. Because you got, like, there would be the Great Lakes and South America. Anyway, you can rotate the world. But there's only so much of it you can actually view. Interesting. So there are towns. Adamir, okay, it's owned by a faction, so I guess I can't go there if it's owned by someone. Okay, so these are factions. So I guess the death ones are kind of bad factions, eh? That would be my thought. Well, there's kind of a couple of peaceful factions right here. So can we like land here? All right, let's go random. Random's good. Next. And I'm not going to play around with my colonists. I'm just going to go with whatever they give me, because that's a fun thing to do. You know, you can nickel about and, try to have the optimal colonists, but hey, real life, you don't always get the optimal people to work with, so I'm going to go with that. So hopefully it doesn't take us too long to generate a map, and we will start our initial RimWorld colony. For those who haven't seen this game before, I'll try to talk you through as best I can, but RimWorld's been around for a while, so I do suspect that some people do know about this. Why is there like lava or something here? That's gravel? Okay, I'm not sure if that's a graphical glitch or not. 3 of you awaken your cryo sleep sarcophagi. Okay, so that's the thing you read before. Lots of mountains around. I'm just getting a quick look at the map. There are some plants and stuff up here. We have a turkey. Turkeys are new to me. Alright, so the first thing you got to do is give you guys weapons. So let's take a look at our cast. So we have social? No. Gear? No. Character. There we go. So you want to give the person who's best at shooting the best gun. You usually start with a rifle, a pistol, and a knife. So I'm just going to scroll through. 7, 7. Okay, you're not good at any combat. You're pretty, though. That's good. You're pretty. Apparently you were a medieval slave in your childhood, then you were a nurse. That's quite the jump. So yeah, we're going to give you the pistol. You're really good at melee, though, so it might be better just to give you the knife. And where is the rifle? You are the rifle person. The Rifleman with Chuck Connors. There's a reference for you. I'd say there's a few people, very, very few people who watch this who probably watch The Rifleman with Chuck Connors. It's an old Western show. It's about a single dad and his kid in the Wild Wild West with no Jim West. And dude's really good at shooting people. That's pretty much the concept of it. Also, Chuck Connors. His parents were initially from the Dominion of Newfoundland in Canada. There's your helpful fact for today. Nothing to do with RimWorld, but here we go. So, what do we need? Well, it tells us. Colonists needs beds. Colonists need beds, rather. So, we're going to see if we can get a nice spot to build some beds. Oh, this is a neat little enclave here. You do want to think about defensive positions because you will get attacked in this game. Some berry bushes around too. I'm just keeping an eye out for different things. There's some steel that we're going to need to build some turrets and things like that. Some stuff starts out, you see like little red X's. That means your colonists won't interact with it. So you got to hit F to pay your respects and to interact with that stuff. So is this lava? Like, why is this glowing? I've never seen this before. I'm guessing it's just a graphical bug. Maybe it's supposed to be water. Okay, so we're going to build our beds in this little kind of prefab shelter. So we need to go to what? Architecture. It's been a while since I played this, so it may take me a little while to kind of get back. Ooh, there's a bear there. That's kind of scary. A male grizzly. Hopefully he doesn't decide to make us lunch, because that can't happen. And that would make this a very quick game. So let's build 3 beds for our colonists. And what else are we going to want? Probably just want to block off this little thing. Do we have any wood, by the way? No, we have steel. Some deer and stuff down here, so there's going to be plenty of food. Yeah, we do have some wood. So let's build a structure. A wooden wall right here for now. You got to be careful with building wooden structures in this game because I have played games where, well, I built everything out of wood. Guess what happened? Things got on fire and everybody died horribly. That's kind of a theme in this game, having everybody die horribly. It's, you know, have you heard of Dwarf Fortress? Because it's kind of a theme in that game too. It seems to be a theme in all these games. Like you build up and then things go terribly wrong after a while and you die. Now you can actually win this game, or at least you could, at least in the version I used to play, you can actually build a spaceship and head back into space and you win. That can take you a long time to do though, and that's not everybody's goal who plays this. Some people are like, hey, I just want to like build the best colony I can. So, you know, if that's your style to play, more power to you. I'm going to block this off just so we have less places where people can attack us. Because I am trying to plan ahead a little bit, not trying to be completely dumb about this, because I have played it before. We have some nice steel here, so we're going to want to mine that. Let's do this, this, and this. You also have to be a little bit careful while you're mining because things have roofs. And if you mine out whatever's under the roof doesn't have support, it will collapse and kill people. So just something to keep in mind if you're new to the game. Also, we've got some berries. Let's go grab some berries. Okay. And we're going to want some food at some point, so we want to make a growing zone. Viva la growing zone. And we're going to... Yeah, potatoes sound good to me. Actually, let's do... Can you still do rice? I think rice is pretty cheap and easy to grow. We got a monkey. We can kill the monkey and eat it. I'm not kidding. That actually may happen at some point over the next few minutes. Okay, so we got food. We're gonna probably want to make a little storage area here. So let's do that zone, and we're gonna make a stockpile zone. Yeah, yeah, and we're gonna store everything. We won't allow rotten food. And items, weapons, yeah, okay. Cool. What's wrong with you? Do you want a sandwich? You're just kind of wandering. How come you're wandering? All right, so let's look at the work. This is whom? Parker. He's a joy wire. Okay. Let's get him flicking and handling, constructing and growing. You're going to be doing everything until... I'm going to give you everything, at least until you... start doing something useful. Where are you going? You're going down there to haul wood. Everybody should be a hauler. Where's hauling? Handling. Hunter. Haul. Okay. Is that the person who's greedy for an impressive bedroom? Who isn't? Doesn't like a good bedroom. Throw up some posters of your favorite bands. You know? Maybe some classic ones. Rush. Queen. That's my generation stuff. Not really. I mean, Rush and Queen were more like 70s and 80s. I grew up mostly in the 90s. I was born in the 80s. But pretty familiar with classic rock. And that's not like, oh, I'm familiar with classic rock type brag thing. I worked at a radio station for a while, and we were a classic rock format. So I've heard enough AC/DC to last a lifetime. Let's put it that way. You know, AC/DC, all right, but... After you've heard AC/DC's Thunderstruck over and over again and again, it can wear on you after a while, just saying. Okay, so, yeah, we got our building kind of done. People have a spot to sleep now. That's an improvement. What are you doing? Thomas, you're consuming a packaged meal? That's cool. You're allowed to eat. What else are you going to do after that? That's the question. You going to do anything useful? You're cutting grass. I guess that's okay. So, food. We're going to need to cook food at some point. So, where are we going to do our food cooking? Probably in here. Let's mine out this little section of rock. And we'll mine out this little section as well. And we're probably going to put a little stove here. I'll show you how to do that in just a few moments. We just have to wait for it. Please, Mr. Bear, attack the deer and not us. I don't think we can take on a bear right now. It would be just too unbearable. There's your pun. There's your pun for this video. It's too unbearable. That guy threw up. Did he throw up, or are those just flowers? He's sowing a plant. Okay. Nice, groovy, soft music in the background, you know? It's like easy listening music. Nice to listen to, like in a elevator or something like that. Nothing too stressful. I'm hoping you... Okay, I should start speeding this up a little bit, because I do have kind of my initial orders and stuff down. I don't think we've even gone through our first day yet. So that person's hauling kind of all the useful material down here up to our little storage area. These people are planting, and I'm hoping, yeah, they're going to mine this out, and we're going to build our... furniture. Is it furniture? It's production. We need a stove. We're going to start off with a fueled stove. And what that is, it's a stove that you fill with wood. Apparently they don't like that being outdoors. I've never seen that penalty before, so that's neat. So yeah, they're going to harvest... Well, they won't harvest wood automatically, but they'll use harvested wood to fuel that stove to cook stuff. And I do have to cut a few trees just to make sure that they have. So I have to add a bill. Everything's kind of driven by bills. So we want them to cook simple meals. We want them to cook until you have 10. Okay. I thought there used to be a bill for fueling this stove. Am I wrong about that? Add bill. Oh, it's auto-saving. Can suspend. Will they fuel that automatically? I don't know. I don't know. You should not be cutting this. Cancel that. You should be harvesting. Harvest. There we go. Is that the same symbol? Cut plants? I don't want to cut the plants. Cutting the plants at least used to mean that you actually cut down the plants, but I want those berry bushes to stick around so I can harvest the berries. That may anger the bear, though. Where's the bear now? Here, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear's down there. Okay. Cool, he's moving further away. I am very, very okay with that. Okay, so apparently the stove has fuel now. That's good. Ooh, that's our pet monkey, apparently. Is that a monkey? Yeah, it's a pet monkey. Who's that going to make unhappy? Carries. Social. Okay. So you have a pet monkey? Get animals. Haruka, the pet monkey. We want you to stay in the home area so you're not eaten by a bear. So yeah, I guess we're not going to eat the monkey. Maybe we'll eat the turtle then. And the rabbit. And the squirrel. Everything's open to be eaten. And eventually we're going to want to freeze some of this stuff. So we're going to want to build a freezer for that to happen. For that we need power. So how are we going to do this? We are going to mine out an area like so. Like so. And you will see how that works very shortly. So, yeah, if you're building anything electrical, especially if you're saving energy through batteries, be sure you put your batteries inside because batteries plus rain, tortoise revenge. Tortoise is attacking after being harmed. Scary. Are we attacking the tortoise? Keep shooting it. Okay, Parker, you don't need to run away from the tortoise. Okay, the tortoise is now trying to break down the door. It's kind of spooky. Alright, so kill the tortoise. There we go. And we need to butcher the tortoise before we actually eat it. Because just cooking a tortoise just kind of like it is, probably not that great. You usually need to butcher an animal. So for that we will need a butchering table. Where's our butcher's table? There's our butcher's table. And we will build this outdoors as well. It's probably going to make people unhappy. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Hopefully this meat doesn't rot very quickly. It's going to spoil in 2 days. Okay. So hopefully we have our fridge up and running by that time. We want power. We're going to want a generator. So let's go with solar panel. We're going to be eco-friendly colonists. Mine out this, and we'll mine out this. And we're going to want some batteries. Put those here and here. My arrangement of these batteries is probably going to drive some people nuts, especially if they like order and cleanliness. Order and cleanliness, not really my motto for life, so keep that in mind as I'm building. I mean, I've seen some pictures of like other people's colonies and stuff. It's like, oh man, like, it's like nice architecture and stuff like that, and they have carpet down. Me, I don't do that so much. Butcher creature, do it forever. Okay, so they should butcher that tortoise now. That should give us some tortoise leather. We can make some tortoise leather pants eventually. Okay, so there are the batteries. There goes the solar panel. So we will want to connect the solar panel to the batteries. Well, this, let me do it. Why can't I build there? Yeah, I'm gonna have to mine this out and put an actual wall there. Doesn't let you build panels through solid stone for some reason, or conduit. Okay, so that's being done, that's being done, and I want to build another solar panel. Like so, and I want a power conduit right there, and I'm gonna want some walls. Structure or walls. Like that. Okay, so those batteries will start to charge now during the day. And we're going to want a door here as well. And we will want, we do this now, temperature, a cooler, and we have to do it like this, I believe. We don't have enough metal right now. We do have a visitor. She has a few items to trade. Cool. Where's our visitor? Are you our visitor? No, you are Thomas. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon? Why? Is that the person we gave the knife to? Alright, we'll give you a pistol then. Fine! You're better at melee weapons, though. I'm just trying to work to your forte, that's all. Oh, there's a dead llama down here. The bear probably killed it. I'm guessing we're gonna go steal the body, though. Haha! We took your food, bear! Probably not a great idea to antagonize the bear. Okay, and we're gonna want things to freeze in this room, so I'm gonna drop it down to like -1. What are we at now? 17. 6. -1. We want things to be frozen, and we're gonna want to set up kind of a food freezer area here. So stockpile. Okay, so storage. Let's disallow kind of everything for now until I get things set up. So we want meals, we want raw food. We'll get chocolate in there. I don't think we need hay or kibble in our freezer. Corpses? We could put human-like corpses in there. I think we're going to disallow that, actually. And we want to disallow meals here because we want those to be in the fridge. So foods, disallow all that. We will want animal corpses in here, though, because we want those to butcher. Got to think ahead. Oh, there's our visitor. Can we talk to you to trade? Trade! Hello! What do you have for us? We have 800 silver. We don't want to sell you our medicine. No. He has medicine to sell. He has components, which are expensive. We could sell him our meals, and that's about it. Nothing I really want to trade you for, and I just made that dude mad because I woke him up. Okay, Communal Concord, whatever that is leaving. So, all right, we have the first part of our colony underway. We have somewhere for our colonists to sleep. We have a freezer for them to keep their food safe and not spoil. We have a place to butcher, and we have a place to cook meals, and we have some potatoes growing. Gonna end things off there. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please think about liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I will see you next time. Take care.